The saga of the beast continues. Can the 6th Legion take down the Bully Boyz? Will the Thunderwolves run down the boys, or will Ghazghkull Thraka extract revenge on the Space Puppers? It's Space Wolves versus Orcs in this 40K in 40 minutes. Hey everyone, welcome to the WA! That's right, I'm back, baby, and I'm playing some Bully Boyz into some Space Wolves. I plan to chop up some puppies, but good today.
This is one right out of the books. Ragnar had a fight with Gaz. Both of them did not come out of that unscathed, and now Bjorn wants a bit of revenge.
Tak takes up his OG army and helms the Space Wolves, these beautifully painted models from RW, as he runs a Champions of Rust attachment into yours truly, piloting yet more RW painted orcs as I play Bully Boyz in what promises to be a real knockdown, drag-out, slobber knocker of a match.
With the Orcs, I'm really worried about the double wall and just the resiliency that brings. I've only got heirloom weapons for the most part, so we'll need to see if they can cut through.
I've got a lot of close combat punch to go into Tak's close combat army, so this could be a really tough slog. I'm predicting a malfunction at the junction. Our mission today is Scorched Earth. Starting on turn 2, players will be able to scorch objectives not in their deployment zones for extra primary points. That action will complete at the end of their opponent's turn or the end of the game. It's 5 points for no man's land objectives, 10 if you scorch your opponent's objective, and they score a maximum of 10 primary, 5 each for each one they hold at the end of the command phase. And our mission rule is prepared positions. So battle line units will be able to heroically intervene or go to ground for free in this one.
JT is a wily general and he loves his orcs. This is going to be a tough matchup, but if anyone's up for the task, it's the Space Wolves.
It's a long home edge Dawn of War deployment. Both players have fairly elite lists, so covering the whole board is going to be tough to do. I'm running a Bully Boyz list today that has Ghazghkull Thraka with a couple of Mega Nobz inside a Battlewagon. I've got a Mega Armored Warboss, also with some Mega Nobz in a Trukk. I've got 2 squads of boys, 1 shooter, 1 chopper. Also a big old Deff Dread with nothing but stompy claws, because, well, I just want to get to Murderfang and see who kills who first. There's also some Breaka Boyz and some Nobz on the table. Deffkoptas in reserve, coming in with a custom Mega Blaster.
My army is Bjorn the Fell-handed, coming here to finish the job on Ghazghkull himself. I do have Murderfang, which is a key piece to the pie, because if it can pinball around some orcs, it can do some major damage. This can't be a Space Wolves force without a lot of cavalry. 3 squads of cavalry, 1 is being led by a Wolf Guard leader, 1 is being led by a Wolf Lord. Looking to be aggressive, I've got the Hounds of Morkai. The Invictor Warsuit may be some trouble in his front lines right away.
That Invictor, should Tak go first, could really mess me up. However, if I get first turn and drive out a Battlewagon into the midboard, I don't think Tak can deal with it unless he gets close with Bjorn and Murderfang.
With my deployment, I've spread out as far as I can to kind of match what the Orcs are doing, hoping to kind of hit them on all flanks. And in reserves, I do have some Assault Intercessors with jump packs, looking to land, get me some points, or cause some mayhem.
Both lists are very elite. There's not a lot of bodies in either. There's a slight numbers advantage to the Orcs and a durability advantage to the Space Wolves and their Thunder Cavalry. We're playing Scorched Earth, which means extra points for burning objectives. 5, 10 if you burn your opponent's home objective. I feel that if we get to our home objectives and burn them, that's game.
That's game.
Because I think this is going to be 2 turns of this.
If I go first, I'm going to try to stuff a unit down the Orc's throat and keep them at bay for 1 turn longer.
Funny. That's my plan.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think you stole my plan. Cunnin. I get a 1.
I get a 3. I'm going first.
Oh boy. May the better close combat army win.
That.
Good luck. Sir. The Invictor Warsuit scouts forward, and the Hounds of Morkai scout backwards. I think there's going to be an Invictor in my deployment zone on the first turn.
I did choose Saga of the Warrior Born, which gives me sustained hits in melee. However, the big one is that 1 unit, if I roll a big advance, can charge. Then I pull my secondaries. So containment. Good and bad. And no prisoners.
So do actions with your killer units. That's not good.
That's not good. Containment. Usually I like this one turn 1. However, I don't like it when I've only got cavalry to do it. So oath the moment. I'm going to oath the moment to that boy squad on your home
poor
objective.
boy squad. What are you doing to me?
Well, I don't want you to sticky that objective.
Home objective gets stickied by those intercessors. He will maintain control over it until my objective control is higher than his at the end of any phase.
So we go into movement here, and I can't believe I'm doing this. They're just moving out of my deployment zone. And then same thing here.
Containment is fairly easy to do, he's set up, but no prisoners, it's the opposite of containment. We're playing at 1,500 points. We don't have a lot of units to do a lot of actions with.
I will advance Murderfang. A big advance for Murderfang here means that I'm crashing his front lines straight away. Give me a 6. They got me a 2. That is not a big advance. Unfortunately, Murderfang is now gonna need to stage.
Invector moves up right into my grill. This could be bad. Intercessor starting the shooting phase. I'm gonna go with prepared positions to go to ground for 0 command points. Oath of moment on the Orc boy squad in the middle. Well, it's been good knowing you, boys.
Bolt rifles, winning on 5s.
I take 2 wounds.
Okay. Now we're gonna go with the Invictor Warsuit into your boys.
The Invictor worries me, but I mean, come on. I've never seen an Invictor Warsuit pick up 5 Space Marines, let alone 10 boys.
Start with the Frag Storm. How many shots do I get? Hitting on 3s.
Flurry rolls.
Winning on 5s though. Invictor Warsuit, what I'm hoping here is that he does some very good damage, but gives me that charge onto JT's home objective. He is angry, and this is a twin-linked weapon.
Nice.
Can I get the farm?
So 5 4-ups. Uh-oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Heavy Bolter.
Cover, so 5s. 3 die. I've got 1 guy left.
Here's Incendium.
Nope.
At least the umbrella can go away now. Oh.
The Invictor Warsuit just picked up my entire squad of boys.
JT made no saves. I accidentally wiped out the unit. There goes my charge. My 2 bigger squad of cavalry are gonna do containment.
Thunderwolf's charge, the ones without the character, spending a command point to Overwatch with my shooter boys.
So 5 shots from the big shooter. There's 1.
So winning on 4s.
Nothing. And then the knob. Nope. Good talk, Tack. Good talk. All right.
Need a 10. Nope. Invictor Warsuit. That's a 9-inch charge into that truck. And then Invictor Warsuit just has that stat line with a scout that always gets him killed first turn.
But he's done his job.
He's done his job. Can't stick your home objective. 9-inch charge from the Invictor Warsuit going into your truck, or trying to. Is that worth a command point reroll? Ghazghkull's gonna come and wreck that Invictor Warsuit's day. I think it is worth the command point reroll, simply because, again, I'm trying to play the stuff game, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a good start.
It's a great start.
That's an 8. I'm off by 1.
6 containment and 2 no prisoners, taxed to 8 points, all of it secondary, and he's out of command points.
I only killed 1 unit. My Invictor Warsuit is in trouble.
Gonna see how I clap back. Well, sir, I get a command point, and I'm gonna draw some secondaries.
Cleanse and extend battle lines. Extend should be a possible, but cleanse, I want to get to Krumpin.
This is not ideal. I wanted to throw my truck with Mega Nobz onto an objective, park it there, and then make him crack me out of it. This isn't good. First wah, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's get ready. Here comes the wah.
Wah!
Wah with me. Everyone wah with me. I sing the wah as it is so much fun.
Well, that was much more of a melodic wah than a screamy wah. So, is that gonna inspire the orcs?
These are inside the truck.
So they're getting out of the truck.
Mega Nobz piling out of the truck, getting ready to move towards those Thunderwolves.
I need a big advance. I need a big number. 5 plus 1. I gotta re-roll the advance.
Yeah.
They need to get there.
And another one! Oh man, there goes the command point. This is not good. Boys advance with a 2 onto the objective of the Thunderwolves. There's a lot of volume in there, and he's on a 3-up, 4-up. It's possible that they can do some damage in combat. I just gotta be able to get them in.
First, let's get the Nobz out.
Nobz are out, they're running up the board, coming after some Thunderwolves.
I need to at least get onto this objective. Hopefully I don't have to go in and fight, but I might have to in order to get him out of here.
Trukk zooms back to take my home objective again.
The wagon is just going to roll backwards.
Battlewagon advancing back towards my home objective as well.
He's advanced to Deff Dread. I am not rolling great advances today. These are my Breaka Boyz.
Breaka Boyz jumping out of the truck. They've got an Invictor Warsuit. That's their target. I would hate to lose them now, but that thing has to be out of my grill, and they're my best shot. Battlewagon dumps everything into the Intercessors.
I feel this is going to be a lot of dice rolls for not a lot of results. Combi weapons first. On 5s. 4 up. Let's do the lava first, just because this is just the D6 plus 1. 5s. 5.
Lava kills an Intercessor, and that's it.
That Orc shooting did as well as Orc shooting typically does.
I guess it's charge time.
Okay.
Charge phase now. This is big. Nobz reach the Thunderwolves with a 6.
To here. And then to here.
Deff Dread into the same unit, in with a 9.
Here comes Big Stompy.
Mega Armour Warboss and Mega Nobz charge the Thunderwolves. Oh no, they have failed.
I'm going to have to charge in my boys.
Decisions here. Send the boys into the Thunderwolves, and they're in with an 8.
With the Mega Nobz already attempting their charge, it is now safe for me to heroically intervene here with Thunderwolf Cavalry and put a lot of bodies on some objective. That's going to hopefully score me some prime points next turn.
His Thunderwolves are in to the boys. That could be bad. Breaka Boyz into the Invictor Warsuit. I should be able to pick that guy up.
Here comes the Buster Boy. I think it's all about stompity, stomp, stomp, stomping.
Okay.
I think I'm going to start with Deffy the Deff Dread.
Fight phase now. Thunderwolves pass their battle shock from the Deff Dread's piston-driven brutality. He manages to kill one of the Thunderwolves. Nobz next, into the Thunderwolves. They wipe them out completely and consolidate back onto the objective.
And before the big man swung, I've already lost that entire unit.
Breaka Boyz next and take the Invictor Warsuit down. Thank goodness he doesn't explode.
I would love to hear in the comments whether or not you're tired of seeing me lose my Invictor Warsuit time and time again in the first turn, or whether or not it's a good plan to go and do maximum damage before he is killed.
So I can now pile towards the objective, and I'm going to attack the original 3 dudes. Strength 8, so 1 AP 1 for 2.
I make the save.
And then it is going to be 3 close combat weapon attacks with the other 9 guys, so it's 27 attacks. 6.
Oh, wow. That's 10 boys and a knob into a squad of Thunderwolves on the wall. 2 wounds to a Thunderwolf only.
The fight first phase is done.
Yep.
That corpse is going to do nothing.
Yep, he's just
that corpse is going to do nothing.
Yep.
So we'll go with the Thunderwolves.
They fight back and they leave just 1 boy. Well, that just happened.
We were supposed to take this to turn 5.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, that was neat.
I am going to extend battle lines for 5 points. Discard cleanse to go up to 1 command point. It's 8-5.
Tak has got one side of the board, and he's got his triangle to fight over. I've got my triangle to fight over.
We'll see if his Wa and his 5-ups come up in turn 2. This is only turn 2.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at ArtW. If you're passionate about the Warhammer universe and looking for the best professional miniature painters to bring your figures to life, look no further. ArtW Studio is here to make your tabletop dreams come true. We are overjoyed at the quality of work they've sent us. In fact, both of these armies contain almost all models that they painted for us. While we ourselves love to paint, we often can't paint everything in time for our busy production schedule, so having ArtW as a partner in some of these efforts has really been fantastic. If you're like us and have a vision for what you want in the tabletop, but don't necessarily have the time, consider ArtW Studios. Their website allows you to get a quote through an online form, and you can peruse a gallery of their works to get inspired. Make sure to go to artwstudio.com or follow the link in the description below and get started on the next army of your dreams.
That was an eventful turn 1.
That was turn 1.
You go to 2 command
I
points?
do.
Tax will establish Locust and bring it down.
I don't think he can bring it down, but Locust, there might be a little gap in my back corner.
10 primary points for only 2 objectives takes him up to 18. He's got 1 command point, I've got 2. He's Oath of Moment on the Mega Nobz in the corner with the Warboss in Mega Armor.
Now I've got to really figure out whether or not I try to burn objective somewhere or I continue to go aggressive.
Thunderwolves moving towards those Mega Nobz.
So here comes Murderfang. So I think it's go time with the Dreadnoughts. They're going to move up into the middle, and I want the Breaka Boyz dead.
This could be bad, but Breaka Boyz are still Nobz.
Murderfang and Bjorn move to the center of the board.
All right, so I'm going to advance my Assault Intercessors.
Yep. Assault Intercessors get a 5 on their advance and move right up to the middle. Hounds of Morkai zone out the back, trying to keep his home objective safe for my incoming Deffkoptas. Command point on Relentless Assault. That's going to let the Assault Intercessors advance and charge. Intercessors advance out, get some shooting, keeping me as far away from that objective as possible. Not a bad plan. The Wall O Space Marines.
And we're going to bring these guys in. And let's see if I can fit.
Assault Intercessors with jump pack into the corner that they can only drop into. Ouch, kabibble. That's gonna get him 4 unestablished locus. Not gonna rapid ingress right now. Don't want to risk losing them in shooting, but I think I got a cutting plan. On attack shooting phase.
What we're going to do here is start to try to whittle down Orcs over here.
Okay.
Intercessors into the Nobz. Command point on hulking brutes here. No damage. Assault Intercessors pistols into Breaka Boyz.
Assault Intercessors?
No damage at all. Bjorn firing his assault cannon into the Nobz squad. Heavy flamer into the Breaka Boyz.
So here comes the assault cannon. Here we go.
3 up.
Assault cannon kills one, wounds another. Heavy flamer picks up one of the Breaka Boyz.
Storm Bolter from Murderfang is going to try to take off one last one. Then the Flamer is going to go into the Breaka Boyz again.
Murderfang Storm Bolter into the Nob to try to pick off the wounded one.
That's what you get.
Flamer into the Breaka Boyz, no joy. Jump pack Intercessors will establish locus in my deployment zone.
Shooting did not amount to anything, but that's okay. Everything's going to happen in close combat. All right, so then we go into charges.
Charge phase now. Murderfang starts us off, and he's in with a 6-inch charge to the Breaka Boyz. Assault Intercessors charge the Breaka Boyz as well. Thunderwolf Cav charge the Mega Nobz. They're in.
And let's start the violence. Starting off the party, we're going to start with the Assault Intercessors in the middle. I'm not going to choose Finest Hour here. I'm saving that for later.
Assault Intercessors into the Breaka Boyz. Wow.
The captain.
There are 5 ups. I fail 3.
Okay.
4 dead out of the squad so far, sir.
Murderfang should pick up the rest. We will stay in the middle here, and we'll go with Murderfang.
Murderfang clears them up. No problem whatsoever. That's unfortunate.
Fortunately, we do not get to see Murdermaker in action. I am not close enough to the Trukk to pile into it, so he's kind of stuck there.
This is the Mega Nobz now attack?
Yeah, I have lethal, and I have sustained.
Thunderwolves fight into the Mega Nobz. Command point on Too Arrogant to Die to give a fight on death. Attack only kills a single Mega Nob. It fights on death, injures one of the wolves.
This is where the AP1 hurts. I'm not sure if I survive this.
That lone boy fighting into the Thunderwolves does nothing.
Can I mash one mushroom?
I think you might be able to.
Thunderwolves fight back. Down he goes. Poor Squigworth the boy. You did your best, buddy. You did your best.
Now comes the rest of them.
2 Mega Nobz and a Warboss.
Mega Nobz now into the Thunderwolves. Oh, wow, no damage.
He lives! Fudge! I bounced off you. I deserve to... You bounce off me. I don't know where we're going with this.
Warboss fights next. He kills 2 of the Thunderwolves on his own. Nice job, buddy. But that could have gone better.
All right, sir, what do you score?
Attack will establish locus for 4 and discard, bring it down for a command point. He's up to 22. I'm sitting at 5, but about to score 10 on primary, and I think it might be time for a second wah.
Okie doke, start of my turn 2. I'm gonna get a command point, sir.
I'm gonna go up to 2.
Containment and marked for death are pulled.
I'm gonna mark the Hounds of Morkai. I'm gonna mark the cavalry unit on that objective, and I'm gonna mark Bjorn.
10 primary points, and
you might want to plug your ears, folks at home, ladies and gentlemen, fans of all ages, children around the world.
Yeah, that was a wad and a half. I definitely pulled something on that one.
So the only units affected are going to be these Mega Nobz, Gaz and his friends, and these Nobz over here, because they're the only ones being led by a Warboss. I'm going to just respond in the best way Orcs know how. Swift and blinding violence. Start with the advances. So we are going to advance these Nobz.
Right. Nobz with an advance. A mighty one again.
That's him going to go to there. And him to there. And then the Warboss, Fancy Pants, going to go here.
Deff Dread moves towards the middle.
Truck's going to roll up.
Ghazghkull coming out to play.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to murder some dudes.
Ghazghkull and friends pop out of the Battlewagon. Battlewagon shifts back, repositions to charge Murderfang. Had to do the disembark kind of funky here. I really hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. Trukk moves closer to the jump pack Intercessors. Looks like gonna charge him. Deffkoptas drop in 9 inches away from the Hounds of Morkai to shoot Bjorn or shoot the Hounds.
This could be a big turn. I could clear everything out of the middle, and if that happens, I can put this game away. But it's a lot of ifs. And now it is time for Shoosting. Let's see if I can take out Bjornmeister.
I will spend 1 command point here on Armour Contempt.
Copter rockets, 2d3 shots on 5s. Nothing. The custom Mega Blaster, again on 5s. Winning you on 4s.
Because 1, I'm okay.
Armor of Contempt, he tanks it all. Not unforeseen, but I had to take that shot. Now do we just shoot the what's-its on a Murderfang and hope and pray?
Thraka and the Mega Nobz shoot everything into the Assault Intercessors and kill 1 Assault Intercessor only.
Look at me go. Whee!
The Battlewagon now, everything into the Hounds of Morkai, kills 1 Hound and leaves another one wounded.
1.5! Yes, 1.5!
Trukk starting to burn the objective on camera right, on my left, in no man's land.
I think it's time to yeet some charges.
Okay.
Nobz charging into the Assault Intercessors now, need a 7 on the dice.
Oh, Mork is not listening. Command reroll.
That's where you're going to use your command reroll.
That's
okay.
where I have to. Gork! Why?
The Nobz failed. I was not expecting that.
Deff Dread is gonna charge the Assault Intercessors.
Deff Dread makes his charge with an 8.
There's the friggin' 8! Gaz's unit into both Murderfang and the Assault Intercessors.
Oh no. Ghazghkull failed the charge.
By the slimmest of hairs, I fail the charge.
That's only a 4-inch charge. Ghazghkull has to go straight and base the Assault Intercessors. That means one of the Nobz has to reach Murderfang for that charge to be successful. He needs to be 4 inches away from Murderfang. He is literally 4.1 inches away from Murderfang.
I am just out, and that is heartbreaking.
But it keeps me in the game, so my heart's not broken.
Seriously, Gork Mork, what the heck, man?
Trukk now charges jump pack Intercessors. Good thing I was only an inch away. It's a 2.
All right, Deffy.
Tack passes Battle Shock on the Assault Intercessors. That's going to allow him to spend command point on Armor of Contempt, trying to stop that Deff Dread's attacks, and still, 2 of them go down.
You can fight here or here. I would suggest over here.
Yep, we're gonna go there first. Thunderwolf Cavalry gonna try to extract a little bit of revenge over there.
Thunderwolves fight the Mega Nobz, no joy.
Here comes the battle leader.
Wolfguard Battle Leader next, does some damage, does not kill any of the Mega Nobz.
I came this close, 1 wound away from killing a Mega Nob, but he's still super strong on that flank, and that's got me a little worried.
Just the Mega Nobz.
Mega Nobz fight back, 2 damage with Thunderwolf.
Warboss is going to be 5 attacks with a huge chopper.
Warboss and Mega Armor, only the Battle Leader survives with 2 wounds left.
So that is going to be 4 Chainsword attacks, and then 1 Power Fist attack.
Jump pack Intercessors fight into the Trukk. Chainswords take 5 wounds off the Trukk.
Not Tony Hork, because he has taken no wounds.
Intercessors into the Deff Dread take it to 6 wounds left. What the actual fire truck is happening here?
That was a turn.
Wowee, wow, wow. Holding on to containment as hopefully I kill enough next turn that I could potentially score that 6-pointer.
Whew, okay. I actually survived with the battle leader. And that's actually going to finish Saga of the Bear, which gives my entire army a 6-up Feel No Pain.
Gork and Mork are not listening. I think it's time to start, is it Kane? Maybe Korn. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the Orcs need to make a new effigy, because this effigy is effing me like you wouldn't believe.
We head into turn 3 and the game plan stays the same, violence and objectives, which is every game of Warhammer, I guess.
Turn 3 now, attack draws, extend battle lines, and behind enemy lines, he's already got 1 back there. Wolfguard Battle Leader passes his Battle Shock test, 10 points on primary, and he's Oath of Moment, my Deffkoptas. 32-15 as we head to attack's movement phase.
JT is scorching one of those objectives, and if I don't stop that, that's 5 points for him. We go into movement.
Hounds of Morkai moving towards the Deffkoptas. Assault Intercessors move towards the Deff Dread.
I've got Ghazghkull right in front of me. That's vengeance right there. But it's not points. Ghazghkull's not on objective. So I think what I need to do here is take that middle and move it to a flank.
Thunderwolf Cav stay on the objective, but move further back away from the Mega Nobz.
We go into the shooting phase. So Bjorn, starting off the fun, going to your Koptas.
Here comes Bjorn starting off the shooting phase. Deffkoptas, 3 wounds to a Deffkopta. The Hounds of Morkai have finished off a wounded Deffkoptas.
Murderfang doesn't want to feel that charge into them.
Fair.
So I think he's just going to shoot out his butt at the Mega Nobz.
Sure.
Force Storm Bolter shots.
Yep.
And then Flamer shots. How many do I get? Please be low.
How many?
5. Winning on 4s.
All right. 5 ups. Dead guy?
Uh-huh. Damn it,
guy.
that's what I thought. Ah! Oh, I did not want to kill him.
Never count on me at my ability to not roll 5s, Tack.
All right, then we go into charges. All right, Murderfang, going into your Nobz. I need a 5.
You do.
That's a 6.
Charging into the Nobz, getting away from Ghazghkull, not a bad idea. He's in.
Bjorn into the Koppas.
Bjorn makes it to the Deffkoptas.
And Bjorn has made it into the Deffkoptas. Everything is coming up Millhouse.
Hounds of Morkai also reach the Deffkoptas.
I need a massive charge here with my Assault Intercessors because JT has a lot of command points and I have to dodge his heroic intervention. That's a long charge. We're okay. Whew, okay, got the massive charge, dodge the heroic intervention. I get to dictate how this fight goes. That is it for charges. I'm going to proc the Captain's Finest Hour here because that gives me devastating wounds. And he's got the relic for the anti-vehicle 4.
And I'm going to spend a command point on Too Arrogant to Die. That's going to give me a fight on death for the Nobz and the Warboss.
2 chainswords have to go into the Nobz as well as the Thunderhammer. And 1 chainsword and the Captain
have to go into the Deff Dread.
So we'll go with the Assault Intercessors. They're okay. On a 6, and then we'll go with the Intercessors. They're not okay on a 5. Intercessors are battle shocked. 3 Thunderhammers and then 4 chainswords are going into the Nobz.
Yes.
Assault Intercessors wipe the Nobz out and bring them down.
So I've got 1 chainsword going to the Deff Dread.
Yep. Yes.
3 ups. Take 1. He's down to 5 wound.
The Captain finishes the Deff Dread. He explodes. The Nobz and the Warboss now are all gonna fight on death.
And this is a weird interaction. I've killed the Deff Dread. 2 of the Nobz are dead. His Warboss has 1 wound left. He's exploded the Deff Dread. In terms of the fight on death sequence, that means the Nob dies now, but still procs the fight on death. You know what? It's just Orcs believing Orcs.
I'm gonna go with the Nobz, 3s. Both fight on death.
Nice.
Come on, Warboss, I need you. Yes, everybody fights on death. Okay.
Splitting attacks here into both Assault Intercessors and Murderfang. Attack using Rites of Battle to Armor of Contempt the Assault Intercessors.
4 power claws into the Assault Intercessors.
1 Assault Intercessor down.
Nob into Murderfang.
Nob into Murderfang does 2 damage. Warboss into Murderfang down to 4 wounds left. Command point is trying to reroll failed save on Murderfang, no good. And now the Nobz are dead and Murderfang does nothing.
You have more charges, sir.
Hounds of Morkai go to the Deffkoptas next, only 2 damage. Bjorn should finish him off.
Hitting on 2s.
There it is. Bjorn the Fell-handed takes out the Deffkoptas, but that Vect Aura, as it's called, is way away from the midboard. That's good.
Mega Nobz into the Wolfy Boy with my kill saws. 2s.
Mega Nobz is the lone Wolfguard battle leader. 1 wound alive. The Warboss in Mega Armor finishes him off.
15 damage, donkey.
I am a wolf. Thank you very much.
Punching a truck. Nope, goes through. Down to 5.
And let's see if I can finish off with a Power Fist.
6s. I need to make this one. No, I don't.
I got him. That's surprising.
It goes down, does a mortal wound only to the Intercessors.
Tack just blew up my truck with Assault Intercessors. I feel lied to. I feel like he told me it couldn't happen.
Big turn for Tack. 5 extend battle lines, 3 behind enemy lines. He's up to a total of 20 secondary and 20 primary. I do get 5 points for burning a no man's land objective, so effectively I'm sitting at 20 and going to 25 on turn 3. Still got containment and pulled defense stronghold. Should be able to defend. Not sure what I can contain with. Only 5 points on primary, as I did burn that objective, thinking that a 4-inch charge was makeable.
I have no mortal wounds to take, or no battle shock, because you just murder everything. We're too efficient.
That's one way to put it.
I am going to, I believe the term is get out of hell in my dodge.
Trukk is going to move out. It's going to contain.
Get out of hell with your dodge.
Yep.
Oh, dodge made it to the 41st millennium?
It did.
We don't make stuff up in a make-believe game?
Nope.
Okay, all right. Orc logic.
Orc logic. I'm going to do something insane.
Battlewagon moves, and it's on both of those objectives now. That's going to at least give me some board presence. Ghazghkull and friends moving up, trying to deal with Murderfang and the rest of that crew.
Okay, well, we've done this song and dance before, so just roll better this time.
Thanks. I appreciate the advice. Ass. I'm going to spend a command point.
Command point to use grenades on Murderfang. 4 mortal wounds, but he shrugs off 2. He's got 2 wounds left.
I am going to start shooting from my Battlewagon into the assault intercessors.
All right.
So let's do the big shooters because this is fun.
Battlewagon shooting everything in the jump pack. Intercessors.
One of these.
Oh.
This can't be a 6.
I don't like you, You're a great big wiener.
Nobz and a Warboss, everything into the Thunderwolves. Takes a couple wounds off, but no dead wolves yet.
All right, so here's what we'll do.
Gaz and friends shooting the assault intercessors. 1 Mega Nob into the intercessors. No luck. Gaz manages 1 kill. Trukk starts the containment action.
So I'm gonna start my charges. Mega Nobz charging your Thunderwolves. Come on, Bobby.
Ghazghkull and friends start into the assault intercessors as a target for their charge.
JT finally gets his big charge, and I believe everything in the middle is gonna die.
I need to do some work, and I think I need to make sure of it.
Ghazghkull and friends going first. 1 command point, arm for the teeth to get rerolls. Tax can Armor of Contempt and use that on Murderfang.
So I'm gonna strike 2 attacks into Murderfang.
Okay.
And I'm gonna strike 4 attacks into the assault intercessors. This knob is gonna go into Murderfang. This knob is gonna go into the assault intercessors, and Makari is gonna go to the assault intercessors.
Gaz gets to fight first, and he's splitting his attacks, brings down Murderfang. No murder making for him.
Without even punching. That's the sad part.
Rest of the attacks to the assault intercessors just leaves the captain.
The Mega Nobz, 4 attacks.
Mega Nobz fighting into the Thunderwolves now. Kill 1. Warboss next. Only 1 more damage.
We are gonna go with the cavalry.
Yep.
They're gonna go into your Mega Nobz.
Thunderwolves fight back, kill a Mega Nob.
1 dead. Bloop.
Teeth and claws, 2 more damage to another. Even with Field of Pains. How come he makes his and I don't make mine?
So then we'll go with the regular intercessors first.
Intercessors fight to Ghazghkull and friends, no damage. Captain does a bit of damage, but no kills. 3 points on containment puts me on 8 points on secondaries. Defense Stronghold is ongoing. I don't think Tack can take it away. If he chooses to, it's going to actually be detrimental for him, so I'm probably going to score that.
Looking at the board state, JT has all the ability to claw back. I have to keep my foot on the pedal somehow and stay in the game, otherwise the Orcs can take victory.
This is too close to call at this point. Tack stings me real good. Might be no way for me to come back, but I think I got this.
There's no taking the foot off the pedal. If I take the foot off the pedal, if I don't think my moves through, I will lose this game. JT's just too good at this.
Wowie, wow, wow. Engage at all fronts and secure no man's land. No battle shock to take 10 points on primary. Oath of Moment on my wagon.
All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to advance Bjorn first.
Okay.
Bjorn advancing. It's a low roll, only 9.
Bjorn rolling only 1 inch on his advance means I've got to change my battle plan. Unfortunately, that's a wasted Oath of Moment. I'm not going for the Battlewagon. Instead, I'm going to try to clear the flank.
Tack falls back with the Intercessors. 1 command point to cut him down. I need to get their objective control lower than my Battlewagon. They're 2 each. If I kill 1 with cut him down, that takes him to a 4. Success! He cannot take an objective with just them away from me.
I'm just moving them backwards to just try to stuff Ghazghkull's movement a little bit. I cannot let the Orcs get to my home objective. If they burn it, it's too many points. They will win the game. I'm gonna full back my captain.
Yep, because you can go straight back.
Just go straight back.
Captain falling back into the terrain just outside Tack's home objective.
So I'm gonna advance the Hounds.
Yes.
I just wanna stay on that side for so I just want toes on that objective.
Assault Intercessors with jump packs move. Command point to Overwatch as they start. And I kill the wounded Intercessor again. Now that's 4 OC. He can't take either of those 2 center objectives, the center in my home, with 1 unit.
Charges.
Assault Intercessors are going to charge my Mega Nobz. Oh boy.
There you go.
Jump pack Intercessors charge the Mega Nobz and Warboss. 2 mortal wounds on the charge, but I think that takes him out of engage at all fronts.
With just the Assault Intercessors, I was able to take out the Mega Nob. Now it's just a Warboss with a lot of wounds. I'm going to spend my one and only command point here.
Tak spends a command point on Go for the Throat, trying to kill out the Warboss in Mega Armor.
Sustained pops off.
And lethal.
My friggin' word. Oh, that did it.
Down to 1 wound left. It's Power Fisting time. My poor Warboss in Mega Armor, even with all the extra wounds, he still died.
That is huge for me. I've got this flank. Now it comes down to what secondaries the Orcs pull and how much he leaves me left in the middle.
No engage for Tak. He does secure the mini for Secure No Man's Land to get 2 points, puts him to 22 secondary, 30 primary, 52. I get my defense stronghold. That puts me only on 11 secondaries. I'm still in it, folks. I got 2 turns left. Orcs just gotta believe. Behind enemy lines, discarding Secure No Man's Land, getting assassination. This is possible.
So he's got assassination. That's going to telegraph what he needs to do here. I don't think my captain's going to survive.
10 points on primary takes me up to 41 to 52. Ghazghkull and friends move towards the center, staying an inch away from that captain.
Trukk goes brum, bum, 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 bum. Extra inch. Okay, let's start the shooting.
Mega Nob firing into the captain. Gaz and another Nob firing into those intercessors, trying to whittle them down.
So the Mega Nob into the captain. 4-up infantry dev.
Feel no pain? Nope. 1 intercessor has a single wound remaining.
And then Gaz's shots.
You kill 1 and 1 has a wound left.
Battlewagon splitting fire between intercessors and Thunderwolves. Thunderwolves take no damage, but the intercessors go down.
I think it's charge the clock. I need to reach your captain and kill him to score assassination. It's an outside chance, but it's a chance, and I'm an orc, so I believe.
It's another 4.
Oh, JT. Again, it's a story of the low rolls.
Apparently I gotta believe harder than that.
Charge completes, but I can't get Ghazghkull in. Mega Nobz and Makari, they could still do it.
It comes down to the Mega Nobz and whether or not they're able to take out my captain.
Mega Nobz and Makari fighting into the captain. Tak is going to spend a command point on Runic Wards. Mega Nobz attacks are saved. Makari does nothing.
So I guess I strike you back.
Captain fights back, kills 1 Mega Nob. Ouch! Kabibble. Gotta keep assassination, just makes sense. However, 3 points from behind enemy lines. It is 44 to 52. This is an 8-point game, folks. Tak's got the final turn to put it away. Can he pull it off?
Last turn of the game.
He's got cleanse and assassination. Well, both Makari and Gaz give it up.
Assassination, that I can do.
Oath a moment on Gaz's squad.
No battle shocks to take.
10 points primary. It's a big one. Bjorn moves up 8 inches towards the middle.
So now Overwatch costs you 2. They're also gonna go for Gaz.
Thunderwolves move back, but stay on that left objective marker.
Take 1 set of wolves and they're gonna burn that objective. Everyone else is heading towards Ghazghkull. And then the last move I'm gonna make, because you can't Overwatch and you can't use the cut me down rule, fall back the captain.
Coward.
Well, we're at the battle. For Relentless Assault here. He has ability to charge back in if he wants.
Indeed he does, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot with the Hounds of Morkai first. I would love to do at least 1 wound to that unit so that I can grenade later and possibly take out Makari before getting to his 2-up invuln. T6, so I'm winning on 5s.
Yep.
And these are devastating. 1 devastating.
Mega Nob down to 2 wounds.
Command point from Tak with grenades from the assault intercessors. Oh, I hate that stratagem.
That is 3.
Oh, seriously? By 1? There goes Makari. There goes my 2-up invuln.
Assault intercessors shoot to Gaz. Hand flame or nothing. Bolt pistols.
Yep.
On 5s.
2, because I'm in cover. 5, we're good.
Bjorn fires next. Assault cannon takes a wound off Ghazghkull.
And Gaz is down to 9 wounds.
Here comes the flamer.
Whoosh.
That is 2 at AP1.
So 2 3s. Make 1, fail 1, takes another wound. Gaz is down to 8.
And then they are going to scorch that earth over there. Now we're into charges. I need to make kind of a long charge here with Bjorn just because I need to clear the side of the ruin. That's a 10.
10's gonna do it, sir.
So I will just... Now, I need to do tank shock. I don't trust that Bjorn's weapon is going to do all the damage it needs to do. I need a big tank shock here.
4 mortal wounds to Ghazghkull. Jump back intercessors need an 8 because Bjorn's in the way, only get a 5. Hounds of Morkai charge, they're in.
All right, so True Claw.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s against Ghazghkull. The narrative of this story is that Bjorn wants vengeance for what Ghazghkull did to Ragnar Blackmane. So here we go.
All right, so
Ghazghkull, you got 10 wounds, you got a 2-up, 4-up. You can do this, buddy. I can fail one of these. I need 4s. That is so much more than 1.
Take your Gaz and your umbrella. Your last umbrella for this game. He's gonna keep the umbrella.
Yep, he's gonna go sit in a beach somewhere. You cut his head off. Again.
The Hounds, they can make a consolidate move. That puts 1 foot onto the objective. That's all I can get.
Tak gets his assassination for 5 points, puts his secondary score to 27. 40 points on primary, it's 67-44 as we head to my final turn. Can I even make it close?
There's a snowball's chance.
Okay.
There is an absolute snowball's
Hey,
chance.
we're on a snow planet.
We are.
Throw the snowball. JT needs the perfect secondary draws here. And if he gets the perfect secondary draws, he can still take this game away from me.
Assassination still in the pocket, area denial getting redrawn. That's gonna give me recover assets. That might be the nail in the coffin.
I've drawn secondaries that quite frankly suck. So I still have to go for the assassination. It was entirely possible that the Battlewagon could have charged Bjorn, tank shocked him, death rolled him, wrecking balled him, wrecked him.
So we're gonna do that because they're orcs and they're not gonna give up, JT.
Nope.
And we'll see where the game ends.
Maybe I can kill guys off the center, steal his objective, get me 10, and then make this close. I got a wrecking ball. It does D6 damage, maybe? I mean, I said maybe. You're gonna be the one to save me. Come on, wrecking ball. Wait a minute, I just mixed up Oasis and Miley Cyrus. I think I've lost the plot. I think I really have.
Truck's gonna take his home objective. Battlewagon moves to the middle. Trying to kill the captain. Down to 4 wounds left. Nothing.
It's charge time.
Okay.
Battlewagon charges the Intercessors with the jump packs. Truck charges and rolls on into the captain. Having Bjorn in the way, not being able to tank shock. Oh, this is rough.
If I can live through this, if I can swing my mighty wrecking ball, I could pull this out. Let's start with the truck. That's gonna be 2 wounds, no AP.
All right, pass them both.
I need a 4. If I kill the Intercessors, this makes all the difference in the world. It makes the game closer, but it doesn't actually change it.
Okay, so I'm gonna armor contempt.
Yep. On 2s.
So 3+. Make all but 1. 6 up, feel no pain. Nope. So you got the back guy?
Grab and claw. Oh, not enough. Wrecking ball. Wrecking ball hits. Strike 10. Gotcha.
Okay.
No AP.
3+. I'm okay.
And that is it.
5 more points primary for Tak to take him to 45, puts him to 72. 5 more points primary for me takes me to 35, is 49. It's 82-59 for your winner and the Saga of the Beast current champion, Mr. Tak and his Space Wolves.
I love the fun that you can have with Warhammer when you take it just seriously enough. You know, I love playing match play, I love playing competitive play, but getting to play a friend on a game, on a board that is a little bit silly, with lists that aren't tuned to be super killy, man, this is the way Warhammer feels like I did when I was a kid.
Not super optimal list, but very fluffy list. With all the Thunderwolf cavalry, this felt very Space Wolves. With the Mega Nobz, with Ghazghkull, with the Trukks, this felt very Orc.
I'm happy to lose to Tak, but let's face it, I'm an Orc. And if we lose, it doesn't count.
So we had a blast playing this game, giving you a fun, fluffy game. I hope you enjoyed it.
I love these games, and you add in Art W's beautiful models. It feels like a storybook come to life.
Art W did a fantastic job with both the Space Wolves and the Orcs. Like, look at these things. They are fantastic.
Special thanks to Art W for sponsoring this episode. Make sure to check them out at artwstudio.com or at the link in the description below. They just may be able to help you realize the army of your dreams. Of course, a great big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Or if you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it for all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on! And this is Brick Ironjaw saying, thanks for being around for such an epic scrap. Them Space Wolves, we've gotta get them next time! Whoa!